What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Senseonics, ticker symbol SENS, and now we have some more information on the FDA approval dates that we could expect to see the 180-day eversense continuous glucose monitoring system approved in the United States. We're also going to go over the super high short interest on Senseonics and what my opinions on this are. So we really haven't seen anything crazy come out with Senseonics over the past week and a half, but they did participate at the SVB Leerink Health Conference, and that was kind of the last event that Senseonics was participating in. So we did see Senseonics bounce up pretty strongly off of these lows in the $1.90 range, and then we've seen them kind of consolidate between $3.10 and $3.30 over the past couple of trading weeks. So before we get into all of this information, specifically the FDA approval dates for Senseonics, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Webull, which is the brokerage that you guys see in all of my videos, I use it for my options trading portfolio. It allows you to trade before market and after market, so you guys should definitely check it out. All you have to do is set up an account, deposit over $100, and you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. So just check out that link in my description if you are interested. And when you guys deposit, I also get a free stock. So it is a good way for you to help out the channel if you would like to. And if you guys enjoy the information that I provide for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, but it really helps me out a whole lot on this channel in getting this information out to as many people as possible. And if you guys would like to see more information like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Turning on that notification bell is extremely important so you never miss any of the news that I put out, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. Now, although nothing specific in the news has come out about Senseonics over the past couple of weeks, we did see a very sharp move up on Friday. Now, this was not like a typical move for Senseonics. We typically see these types of moves when some very good pieces of news come out. Now, I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why I think we saw this 10% move on Friday a little bit later in this video, but we also saw some pretty good pieces of news in a research report about the continuous glucose monitoring market and where this market is supposed to be headed in the future. So coming over here, we can see that the global continuous glucose monitoring market was worth about $4.245 billion in 2019 and is projected to grow at a rate of 17.24% during 2020 through 2025. So this is a good sign. This is a pretty good and solid growth rate for a company like this and the market. And if Senseonics is able to get a higher market share, which it looks like they're able to with their continuous advancements in their eversense, we could see Senseonics valuation and revenue substantially increase in the future. So we actually saw through a statement from management that they are expecting to reach profitability by 2025. So as per the findings of the report, the global continuous glucose monitoring market is mainly driven by increasing cases of diabetes among children and the elderly population base. Moreover, with the necessity of monitoring sugar levels daily among the diabetic population, glucose monitoring devices will witness an increased demand throughout the forecasted period. Besides, easily usability of CGM is further encouraging the product demand. Now, we also have some questions and answers down a little bit further, but this full report is available for purchase if you guys would like to go through it on your own. So what are the key growth determinants of global continuous glucose monitoring industry? So the global continuous glucose monitoring market is mainly driven by increasing cases of diabetes among children and the elderly population base. We just covered this. Why is global continuous glucose monitoring market from home care segment recording strong growth? The growth of the global continuous glucose monitoring market from the home segment can be attributed to rising cases of hypo and hyperglycemia, along with the ease of conducting tests via continuous glucose monitoring systems. So essentially, what this is saying is that the CGMs are allowing for better healthcare for these patients, and they're able to do these tests quicker. The most important question that I see are which are the majority stakeholders, and as we can see right here, Ascensia Diabetes Care Holdings. So Ascensia is the distribution company that Senseonics has selected to carry out the distribution of the Eversense and the Eversense XL in Europe. So the original Eversense was the 90-day, and the Eversense XL is going to be the 180-day model. So now coming over to Fintel, let's take a look at this short interest situation. So the market volume for Senseonics on Friday was about 44 million, and the volume of that was sold short was about 11%. That is pretty significant on a given day, but taking a look at what some of these other sources say is the overall short percent of float. So MarketBeat has it at 51% about, but if you come over to FinViz, you can actually see that it's about 33%. So coming back over to the chart of Senseonics, when we see this sharp increase in share price on no news, we did see the stock start to trickle up throughout the day. This could be the result of shorts closing their positions. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, but Senseonics was really moving off of no news, and it's really interesting to see that, and I think that shorts closing their positions and creating some more buying power, as we see right here in this massive green candle, is one of the reasons why Senseonics ran up about 10% in a very short period of time. So now let's get into this FDA approval situation and when we could see the 180-day Eversense approved in the United States and what implications that could bring for the sales numbers, the valuation, and the share price of Senseonics. So the FDA approval is expected to happen in Q3 or Q4 of 2021. Now, the FDA is going to start review of the Eversense XL, the 180-day model, on April 15th. Now, I've seen some posts online that say that this April 15th date means that the Senseonics 180-day model could be approved on or after April 15th in a very short time span, and this is just not the case. Due to the backlog for the emergency authorization use for a bunch of other products that are supposed to be helping out with the pandemic, the FDA has not even started their review of the 180-day model. So if they're starting their review on April 15th, typically it takes about 6 to 8 months for products like these to get approved. But since Senseonics has already submitted their 90-day model to the FDA and it's been approved, and the 180-day model is already approved in Europe and Ascensia is carrying out the distribution efforts there, Senseonics is expecting this FDA approval process to take less time because the FDA already has experience and has already approved the previous model. Now, you might be asking yourself the question, well, FDA approval is great and we are all expecting this to happen, but when will we see commercialization efforts from Senseonics after the FDA actually approves the 180-day model? So management has come out and said that they could start commercialization of this 180-day Eversense model within 30 days after FDA approval, and throughout 2021 and 2022, they are going to continue researching the 365-day model, but they are going to massively ramp up their research efforts, their R&D efforts after this 180-day model is approved. Now, if it doesn't get approved, there's really no reason to start to have this 365-day research effort going, because if the 180-day doesn't get approved, then odds are the 365-day won't get approved. So the only reason why starting the 365-day would make any sense is for Europe distribution. But we are all expecting the FDA to approve the 180-day model in 2021. And once this happens, the launch date for the 365-day continuous glucose monitoring system could be within 2023 to 2024. And the company has come out and said in the past that they are planning on reaching the profitability marks in terms of their earnings in the year 2025. So Senseonics is not this short-term swing play, one of these biotech plays to actually just come out, make some money on the FDA approval and take your profits. In my opinion, Senseonics is a 5 to 10, maybe even 15-year hold because they just have so much potential. And as we saw earlier in this video, the market for these products are expanding. Senseonics is expanding their product line, and we are seeing them expand into other markets with Ascensia's distribution efforts. But again, nothing I say in these videos is financial advice. These are for educational and entertainment purposes only. We've been talking about Senseonics for a pretty extended period of time. We were talking about it when it was in the $2 range, and when it spiked up to $5, over $5, we were sitting at a very substantial gain, but we have since seen the stock sell off pretty substantially, but it has rallied back up. So if you have not already initiated a position in Senseonics, or if you would like to add to your position, this could be a great time to do so. We are still seeing the stock trade really far off of their all-time highs. This is about, I think it's a 50% upside potential with the previous all-time high. And with the FDA approval on the horizon, the commercialization efforts with Ascensia, and the plans to roll out a 365-day continuous glucose monitoring system, Senseonics seems to be an amazing play to actually get into this diabetes market. So that is going to be it for this update on Senseonics. Again, if you guys would like to support the channel and get 2 free stocks, it is basically free money. All you have to do is check out that link in my description to Webull, set up an account, deposit over $100, and you receive your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. And if you guys enjoyed the information that I provided for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That notification bell is very important. It makes sure that you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading exactly when I post these videos. So you never want to be late on all of the breaking news that I put out on this channel. So that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys are having a great weekend and are prepared for another interesting trading week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.